Yeah, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome back here in my YouTube channel, Kigen254. Oh, so I was standing here watching over the animals, discovered some indigenous trees here, which they look perfectly or good for the compound, but I was wondering where and how I will take them. So let me, as you can see, this tree is also a medicinal purpose, curing common cold. So I think I'll approach this one. It belongs to that tree. This one. Yeah. But the tree takes very long time to mature. There's another one. I think if I'm very sure it will rain, I'll come and pick. There are many here. Here, this one, and it's very rare to find them, but it's fortunate enough I found them around here. Yeah, I think it's due to a lot of bats living around here. So there are droppings, and yeah, would be the source of a lot of seedlings here. Here is another one. This one, but I won't take this one. Takes a lot of time to mature. Oh, I'm trying to find a spot to sit. Hope I'll find a very good spot. So these cows, I think, have started roaming here and there. They won't graze enough, or they won't graze in one place. Or as they tend to be running up and down. But yeah, lots of trees have been cut down like that the sunlight can penetrate. At least give the remaining ones time to grow bigger and more mature. Aliano, aji Aya. So okay, I is being a neighbor, wondering what I'm doing, but let them wonder. Let me do my job, do my work, push around. So the seedlings belongs to this tree behind me, and they are very rare. As you can see around here, you won't find any seedling that have grown. And it's a very good tree, although it's somehow banned by the authorities for wood, like timber. If you are found transporting this one, as for me, I've worked for quite a while with the power saw as a timber producer. So even very soon, very soon I will be reviving my power saw at least for firewood and some personal use, not as a business as it used to be. So if now I was talking about this tree, it has a very, very strong smell. So mostly it is used for furnitures. When you have it very, like, how can I say these ones? There's this machine which smoothens the the timbers. So when it is well polished, and then you have a furniture made of it, and use furnish to furnish the furniture, it gives a very, very, very nice color, and it's a very long lasting. Though without painting with a furnish, there are some small bugs. They tend to feed on it, and then when you tap on it, a lot of when I put this one, like a lot of flour tend to come out of it. I'll maybe one day show if I remember. So anyway, it's an indigenous tree, and I hope for those who have worked with wood, they'll understand what I am saying. So this tree is very nice for furniture when polished with furnish, yeah. And it's also very expensive. But I was saying the authorities don't allow this one so much because, and if you have maybe 1,000 or even, yeah, or 500 pieces of wood, maybe blue cams, or we call, yeah, blue cams, there is another name, and you have even one piece of this one inside there. This one has a very strong smell that even one piece or half a piece can be noticed within very, very many pieces by just a smell. So the indigenous trees have a very strong smell. This one, there is another one, but commonly found in the forest. So most of the indigenous trees have a very strong smell. I don't know what is up with that one. Another one has run down there. I don't know what is going after. But that is all. That is it. Please, guys, I thank everyone who have been watching my video, everyone who have been leaving a comment. I really appreciate. So I think it's now lunch time, and it's time for me to go and have something for lunch. So this one had a problem. It creates everywhere. I don't know if it progs to somebody's land and start grazing. Right now, overnight, I mean. It creates overnight, but right now, stomach is full and we can't graze anymore. So it happened yesterday that I was recording a video. So here in our village, young people have engaged in money laundering, and especially we call them scamming. So as I was walking around with my camera, recording and speaking in English, which is something unusual here. Well. So let's post that story for a while, then we'll get back to it. Let's go bring this one back. Oh. The environment here is so much favorable for beekeeping, and so I was having an idea. The other one I came running, but this one is giving me a hard time. Well. Really tired of chasing them up and down, and I feel my ear doing see. I'm all locked. Okay, where was I? So let me take a few minutes, and then, as I always come here, my eye captures those potatoes up there. Very nice. So I was saying this environment is so much ideal for beekeeping. I've been having that idea so much. So if I may have one beehive here or two, the other side some two, and I think in 1 year or two I'll be having honey. So that is another reason why I should restore my power saw, so as to use to prepare some timber for that work. And I have some indigenous trees around here which we can use for that purpose. They are softwood, like this one is softwood and doesn't last so much long, so it is an ideal for such work. And Yeah, so it's very nice. So somebody saw me and asked me what I was doing yesterday, and I tried to make sense on explaining why I do so. I want to. And then it was like, oh, I saw you one day, and I thought you were one of those boys who call people using English and are doing scamming or money laundering. So that is the business of young people around here nowadays. And they have associated me with that because of maybe going around on my own speaking English. That doesn't matter. So that is how people tend to think about you, but we don't care, we don't mind. As I had this idea of doing videos back in, let me show you this part first. So this part tend to be in groups. So when we were young men, young boys, we could kill a lot of these ones, roast them, and they were very, very sweet. And you roast them as you tend after the cattle, which was by then a lot of them. We could sit like around down here, could be like around from maybe here down all the way to where I usually, there are some cypresses and whatever down there. Used to be a very huge field all along up to the other side. So we could come during our holidays, watch over the cattle. That is when we have time to hunt birds with our stones, with whatever Goliath used to kill. David used to kill Goliath. That's, we call it a band or what? That is that thing. You could prepare it using something like, I don't know how to explain this, but let me, because I can see one of the thing we use, let me show you. There is a crossover, not that one we use. So we used to peel this one. A very long one of this one. And peel it like this. So that, yeah, a soft one could come out. Don't know, let me find the angle of camera being clear. So let me go to the shade a little bit. Yeah, so this one, you see there is difference between here, which has a back, and here. So we could twist this one after peeling off this back and make that thing to throw away stones and whatever, and kill a lot of those parts, because they used to be in a very large group. So when you aim You won't miss hitting even one because there are so many. And you could steal a matchbox or a fire, a stick with the fire, knowing that we will be having a meat down there. And that is how, well, we grew up. Was loving memories and full of fun. Yeah, I thought. So the story of boys doing scamming or courtship has really like made everybody believe that a young person who you hear speaking English or yeah, especially English, they tend to associate you with scamming. And I think that is what I will use for as a header for this video, being like mistaken for a scammer. Yeah, but this isn't a scamming because as I was saying, back in 2017 when I was studying in campus, for me I studied information technology. It's that I haven't gotten all the tools I wanted, but I saw, let me use the available resources right now. Yeah, not to wait until I have all the resources. Back in 2017 there, I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and even this YouTube channel, if you see, the date of creation was 2017. But I didn't have camera, I didn't have what to place, so I went ahead and think like I didn't have a laptop, no camera, nothing. So I went ahead and like I just left it and forget about it. And then now I want to further my studies of late to be a teacher for computer. That is when I got access to watch a lot of YouTubers doing stuff, and I think, wow, these are the easiest one. I can do it meantime. I can, as you can watch the beginnings of some videos here. It is something to do with technological stuff. I peeled my lips and I thought blood was coming out, but it's okay. Yeah. So at the start of this video, so because no laptop, nothing, no, I don't have an editor, and it's just a small editor which I used to compress, at least to help me not use a lot of data when uploading. Otherwise the video would come the way it is. It comes mostly the way it is, unedited. Just raw as it is from the village. So anyway, thanks guys for being supportive. Please push me, share with a friend, show them how beautiful our environment is, and even for some of us who might want to live in this environment, I can find a farm for you. Come and buy, not so much, almost 1.2 per acre or something like that. Yep, again, I know that video went shot all over abruptly, but I'm sorry for that. So here I'm in the compound. So we had a very good idea here, yet to be implemented. You can see behind me there is a hole, somehow a pit, but it was supposed to be used. It is supposed to be used to collect rainwater. All this house will put some gathers and collect all the rainwater from this house there to that pit, so it can be used for doing housework and whatever around here in the house. Since the river is somehow far from here, it will help whoever will be in need of water or will be here with some water for a while. So the plan is still going. As you can see some sand here. It will be used to plaster around the walls of that hole, or a, call it a pit or a hole. And that is it. So as it happens that the video went short because of the storage, and I couldn't recall where I last stopped on conversation. So I decided to edit that video before I lose, because it happens most of the time. That is how I got to lose the video. It went all of a sudden short and stopped all of a sudden, and maybe I tried to create more space on the phone and I lose the video. So whatever I'll do nowadays is that whenever the video got short, I'll try as much as possible to edit and save before I try and create some more space. So as I was wandering here in the compound, lonely, I found something very interesting, and I said I wouldn't bring it down before I find some space on camera. So let me show you this before I end and post it to this account. I found a banana here, and I've been trying to figure it out. You can see behind me here. You can see, I think the front camera is almost clear. This banana has turned yellow, meaning it is ripe. But as I was trying to look around for another ripe banana, there is none, which came to my attention that, is it really this banana has reached the harvest stage, or I'm trying to find a good word to use, but I don't see. I'm trying to find if it's already ripe or... Yeah? Yeah. So I was thinking maybe I could bring it down, put it in a store, to turn yellow or to ripe for eating, but I doubt my thinking, and I'll try and bring that one banana down. That's one yellow one, and see it. Maybe improvise a stick, bring it down, and see whether it is already ripe or not. So as I away from that banana is that the challenge might be here and there, but it tend to push. Today I found a holder which is, I think, perfectly won't show me, or well, it's a well improvised one. I found a pressure pump which we used to spray farm, and one of its hand or handle broke, and as I was inside I found it very, very interesting, and I can use it to stand as a stand for my phone, as it has a very good place to hold. I can hold here where we used to spray chemicals, and then here, although it is split into two, I can hold it there, stick to the phone behind this way, and then I'll hold here, and it does a perfect. It won't, my hand won't get tired while I'm recording. Yeah, sorry for that. And very perfect. Can hold it for meantime as I plan to buy a stand and maybe a good camera. God willing, those are by God's grace. You will reach there and start giving you guys a very good ID videos. Still working on the cheapest camera that can do the best quality. Though cheap sometimes can be expensive. Anyway, thanks today for watching. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to come and subscribe for Keegan 254. I'll be really appreciative. I'll be honored, and I'll keep posting more videos and showing you around the village. I haven't started going around the village and show you our beautiful village. As for me, I'm the only one who does this around my village. It's something new, and I feel like showing the world, my village to the world. So, thank you so much, you guys. I trapped one of the chicken here in this bucket here, so that it could lay an egg today. I don't know where it has been laying eggs. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Or mucho quisto. No. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Subscribe, please, and let's share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Love you guys. Bye. Signing out.